Morning, good morning, good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. This is Retta. I just got back from voting. So look at me. I look a hot mess, but this is how I went to vote. It was a hot mess at the voting system. So I had to come and talk about it. I didn't have a reading last week. Because I was just tired. I didn't feel like doing any readings. Um good morning, good morning. I want to talk about this vote, how things were here. Uh when I just went to vote, mind you, took me an hour to vote this morning when it should have only took like 5 minutes. Um, it's a block away from me, so it takes me less than 2 minutes to walk there. Um, excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. It's so early. It was a hot mess. Last voting, see, I forgot to vote in the primary. What was it? The primary? My memory was bad, so I forgot to vote in the primary, which was what, a few months back. So this time, with you guys' help, I remembered, I put it on my calendar and gave me an alert for me to vote today. But when I voted the time before that, I think it was, what was it, the 2000, the 2020 vote? It was a mess. But this was even worse, a mess this time. It was worse. So I want to hear how everybody else's voting went. I have a lot of insights. Good morning. How everybody else is voting. It was a mess this morning. So we're going to look at the elections. We did some last time and it was kind of iffy, but I can see the energy, why it's so iffy, because this morning's voting was a hot mess. And I wanted to volunteer. I wanted to volunteer to vote. I mean, to be a poll watcher. I think I would have been out my mind. My patience would have ran thin. So I want to know everybody else's. Good morning. I want to know everybody else's experience in voting today, because mine was a hot mess. So I came on to talk about it. I'm here in New York, and I'm in Albany, New York, and the voting was a hot mess. The voting is not even a block away from my house, so I walked there, and I got there bright and early before 6 o'clock. Like 5 minutes before 6. There was a line there already. But guess what? Nobody knew how to work the machines. So we were all standing there for 40 minutes because none of the poll workers knew how to work the machines, right? So while I was in line, I was talking to people because, I'm Miss Friendly and I'm talking. And I'm just trying to fill people out, And I swear, it must be, I think majority of those people that were in line were voting Republican, because the things that I was saying when I was just chatting with people, they were agreeing. So it's either that they were Republican or that they were a Democrat with sense. Good morning. So I'm in line. So we're in line talking. So we're 40 minutes waiting. People are pissed. People now, that was discouraging voting because 3 people left. They were so mad they left. They were like, I guess I'm not voting today, because they left. Because most people, when you come in at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're coming before work. So a lot of people work long hours or whatever, and they come in first thing in the morning to vote and then go to work and not have to worry about it. But there was people that left. So that 40 minutes, 3 people left. They were so frustrated and left. They didn't offer them like an absentee ballot or no other type of ballot. They just let them leave. So while we were talking in line, while we're waiting, majority of us didn't understand why we're on these electronic systems, because we were complaining. All of us was like, every year since they put these electronic systems in, it's been a pain in the butt. Nobody knows how to work them. The polls by law are supposed to be open by law at 6 o'clock. It's the law. None of them. We're just standing there. So we're like, well, why did we go to this electronic system? This electronic system is not making our lives easier. It's making it harder. We're all thinking about the old, machines where you just, pick what you want and then you just pull the lever. We're like, why don't they have those in the back? So that if the machines don't work, we can use those so we can keep it moving. They had a lot of poll workers. I would say there was more poll workers than voters. And nobody knew how to work the machine. And people were so pissed. People were like, and I was trying to be voice of reason. I'm like, these are volunteers. We can't get too mad. They don't know how to work it. The people didn't want to hear that. I was trying to be the voice of reason. It's not their fault. People didn't want to hear that. People was like pissed off. There was some veterans, because where we voted was in a veterans lounge. There was some veterans in there. They were ticked off. Okay, we were supposed to go and vote, right? So now we're at the tables. The wards, the tables were all mixed up. I'm standing at one table for 20 minutes. So after the 40 minutes, there's 20 minutes. So then I didn't get out of that voting until I just left from voting. It took me about 3 minutes to walk home. So for 20 minutes, I'm standing in the dang line. And that's where I voted last time. That's the ward I was in. So I'm standing in line. Next thing you know, they mixed up the wrong voter sheets. So they had to switch everybody's voter sheets because they mixed up. Then I had to go. The lady was like, well, go and check what ward you're in now. I was like, well, I was in this one. So I said, okay, whatever. Let me go check. They done changed my ward. Mind you, a person that lived a block away is now in a different ward. I'm in a different ward. So I had to go and wait in another line. And they still didn't know what they were doing. So I said shenanigans are afoot. Shenanigans are afoot. It's either A, they know it's going to be a red wave and they are suppressing the vote. Because I think the majority of the people in line were voting Republican, and they weren't leaving. There was 3 people that left, but the majority of us, 3 people that left, and I have a feeling that those 3 people that left were Democrats. The rest of us will stand in line, because the way we were talking about how it takes a week to count the votes now, we were laughing, and we were talking about how the votes numbers on TV right before our eyes changed from 200,000 to one voter to the other. So I'm hoping that Lee Zeldin wins here in New York, but I have a feeling that freaking Herschel, what's her name? Herschel, whatever her name is, has a strong foot. So I want everybody else's voting experience. So it took me an hour this morning to go and vote, which was absolutely ridiculous. This is what I look like to go vote. I wasn't going to come online today, but the reason why I came online is because I couldn't believe it. This was even worse than last time. This voting was even worse than last time, and last time was bad. So when I see, am I reading shenanigans afoot? I'm seeing shenanigans afoot. All right, so I'm going to look at Lee Zeldin again. I want to look at, what's my girl in Arizona? What's her name? Good morning. You know, Victoria, I'm here early because it was shenanigans afoot voting this morning. Did you go vote? It was shenanigans. It was an hour of my time waiting to vote. And it was, nobody knew how to use the machines. There was so much confusion. People left. There was a line. People were pissed off. I mean, people were pissed. They were so pissed they weren't even nice. So when I said before shenanigans were afoot, shenanigans, and nobody understood. Everybody's like, why are we using these electronic machines when we're dealing with this? Everybody said, let's go back to the old system. Nobody wanted the electronic. Even the poll workers were like, this was too much. The poll workers were annoyed with the electronic system. So let's see. I want to see. And people left because it was you waiting 40 minutes, really almost damn near an hour to vote. And it wasn't because the line was long. Whoops. Dang, my coffee. Hold on. I used a straw so I wouldn't spill it, but I still got coffee all over everything. Hold on. So let's see. I want to see Kathy Horschel, I don't know what that lady's name is, and Lee Zeldin here in New York. If anybody else has any questions in the election, let's see. Kathy Horschel, how's her election going today? And Lee Zeldin. This shenanigans going to be a put. She's going to. I have a feeling that she's still going to win. She's going to celebrate. There's some deviance going on, some cheating, some lying, some stealing, all that. And then the celebration card. Oh, I don't want Kathy Horschel to win. I said that last time. He's pissed. His is done. Kathy Horschel is going to win New York. She's got shenanigans afoot. He's mad. He put a lot of energy, effort. He's pissed. He's pissed because he probably knows. I'm telling you, something was going on with this voting today. Last time it was like 30 minutes that they didn't know how. We had today. I was there for an hour to vote, an hour, and it wasn't a line. It's just that the people didn't know how to use the machines. All the papers, the voting ballots was mixed up. The wrong tables had the wrong ballots. They changed people's wards. So I have a feeling Herschel, we still have Lee Zeldin. I wanted him to win here in New York. He's not going to win. I see she did a lot of shenanigans. Kathy is going to win. What is Arizona? Who are them? It's Katie Hobbs and Carrie Lake. Okay, let me look at them again. So Hobbs and Lake, because there's shenanigans afoot. It tells me it's all types of underhanded means here in New York. That's how come Herschel's going to be governor. Because everybody in the line that I could see, most of the people, they look like we were complaining about the gas prices, the food, all of that, our standard of living. And so those people that waited in line, I could kind of tell that they were Republicans. So let's see. Katie Hobbs and Carrie Lake. So I'm going to do Hobbs again. Hobbs and Carrie Lake. The magician, they're trying to orchestrate for Hobbs to win. They're trying to orchestrate. She's standing her ground. I believe that Carrie Lake got the votes. I believe, remember I told you before that, remember I said, at first it's going to look like Katie Hobbs, she's going to win, and then it looks like Carrie Lake. I'm still kind of seeing that. I don't understand what's going on over in Arizona, but it's showing that their shenanigans are afoot in Arizona. Shenanigans are afoot in Arizona. It looks like Carrie Lake has the votes. Like she's went out there, but she needs to persevere and hold her ground. So she needs to stand her ground. So it's telling me she needs to be strong and stand her ground. So it's telling me shenanigans is afoot. Last time I said I seen Katie Hobbs, and then I seen Katie Hobbs look like she won, and then it was Carrie Lake. Maybe I'm still seeing that. Maybe this is what the cards are trying to tell me. Looks like they're trying to orchestrate it for Hobbs. And they got people's emotions. But it looks like, let's see, Hobbs. She's worried. I'm worried. She's worried. Katie Hobbs is worried. I don't think it's going to be easy for and then I'm worried that they're going to try to get Carrie Lake with a choice. One of them choices. You know what I'm saying? One of them choices. But I see she's going to have a lot of strife. This election is not going to be easy. It's not going to be. Are we going to find Carrie Lake out who won tonight? It looks like shenanigans are afoot in Arizona. It looks like actually Carrie Lake has the momentum, has the thing, but it looks like someone's orchestrating it for Hobbs. It looks like Carrie Lake needs to stand her ground, and she needs to fight. Are we going to find out who wins the governor in Arizona tonight? Looks like there's some choices that need to be made. It looks like we might. Um, Maybe not necessarily. They're still going to have, there's some choices that need to be made that I'm seeing in regards to Carrie Lake. She has to choose. She has to make a choice. And I don't like that. That means that something's on foot. They're trying to make her do a choice. Go through this door or that door. Who you going to be? And someone's going to be ended tonight. Not ended like, but it's I think we're going to probably find out later on. I don't know what's going on, but I need the advice to Carrie Lake was to stand her ground and fight. Who else do we need to look at? Oz and Fetterman. I don't know who was the guy. Who was the guy I want for that general or colonel for Pennsylvania? I don't know what his name is. So Fetterman and Oz. So Fetterman up here. Fetterman looks a hot mess. As a nurse dealing with stroke victims, if Democrats are voting for Fetterman, for people like Biden, well, they voted Biden, and you could actually see there's a cognitive. Fetterman had a stroke. What sane person is going to vote for a man who's stroked out? And how easy, he's not even getting he had a stroke. He's supposed to be in rehab and stuff. I think something's afoot to make Oz win. There's shenanigans. He's going to be in the spotlight. People are worried about what's up with these choices? What are they making? They're making Oz do a choice too. What are these choices? He's going to be disappointed. I think Oz is going to win, but Oz, you got to pick through the doors. What door you want? Which way you going to go? They got Carrie Lake that way, and now Oz. If Carrie Lake doesn't win, it's because she wasn't agreeing to the choice that they're giving her. Because remember, these people are powerful. Oz has a choice to make too, but I don't see Fetterman winning. I forget who is. I don't trust Oz either. Oz got to make a choice, but those choices aren't never good. What was that just flew by me? I could have swore. Didn't you guys just see something that just flew by me? What the heck? Okay. Anything? Who is the guy? Is it Doug Mastriani? Shoot. Who's running for PA governor? Hold on. I liked him. Who's running? What the heck? Doug Mastriani. And who's the other guy? The candidates. Shapiro. So let me see Mastriani and Shapiro. Excuse me. I want to hear everybody's experience in the voting. Mine was a mess. It took an hour. This was the most aggravating voting I've ever seen for electronics. It's supposed to make your life easier, but it made it absolutely worse. When it was the old school voting, it was in and out. With these electronic, no matter what time you leave, it's taking you an hour. It's ridiculous. Okay, so Shapiro and Mastriani. Someone's orchestrating it. I have a feeling it's going to be Shapiro. But there's many things changing for Mastriani. I think, well, I'm getting the yes card abundance. So it's either It's causing them both to celebrate, and then I'm getting the yes card, and I'm getting this abundance. So I'm hoping that it is Mastriani. I think that's his name. But they're both getting this celebratory card. So it's either Mastriani, because I'm seeing the Emperor too. I'm seeing the change of fortune. So I see very emotional. Let me go so I can see here. I'm seeing very emotional, working on emotions. Change, quick, fast change. The Emperor, this is from Mastriani. And then the Sun, which is yes. Then I'm seeing the Magnus. It's orchestrated for Shapiro. Someone's orchestrating for him to win, to celebrate. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's the Hermit card upside down. So I see either way, they're both going to be good. They're both celebrating. I'm seeing a celebration. I'm seeing his fortunes change. So if Mastriani does not win this governorship, I'm seeing it's either he's going to win it, because I'm seeing the Emperor. He's going to win. The tides have changed. The emotions, people's emotions have changed quick, and he's going to win. It's either that, or Trump is going to change his fortune and put him back. He's going to have something for him, meaning that when Trump runs, or meaning that whatever. But I'm also seeing, or it could be things were orchestrated for Shapiro, and he's celebrating either or, he's going to be okay. So it's not really telling me like without these extra cards, it looks like without these extra cards that I pulled, at first glance, it looked like Shapiro's going to win. He's going to celebrate. But then I had to add a new card for Mastriani, because it was Wheel of Fortune. Things changed real quick. So emotions, and then things change real quick. And he becomes the Emperor, or the Emperor shines good fortune on him. So it's either Trump shines good fortune on Mastriani, or something changes and he either becomes it. But at first glance, it looks like Shapiro was going to win. But then, so did anybody understand? Good morning. Good morning. Well, good morning. I was talking about this vote was a hot mess today. Who voted today? How was your voting experience? Mine was a mess. It's not even a block away. If I walk down the street, down my block, and turn and walk a little bit and cross, there's my voting. It should take 2 minutes to vote. Nobody knew how to work the machines. Mind you, last time, nobody knew how to work the machines. You're supposed to, by law, it's supposed to be open at 6. The last time I voted, it took them, half hour? They couldn't figure it out. The machines weren't open. This time, it took over 40 minutes. They couldn't figure out the machines. They had so many workers. They had more workers than actual people voting. And people were so aggravated, people left. People didn't even stay and vote. They're like, I guess I'm not voting today. Because, so to me, I felt that was voter suppression, because people left. Also, on my voting page on the back, they had another goddamn green thing that they wanted to. I read 2 sentences on this bill and said no. It said it was an environmental goddamn clean act for air and water. I didn't even care. I put no. I wouldn't care what it said. I'm so dumb. I'm so tired of these environmentalists. I'm so tired of these green stuff. I put no. So I didn't even read the whole thing. I just seen environmental. I seen for clean water and clean air. I'm over them. No. I said no. Tired of you guys using an excuse for green this and green that. I want power machine. Me, I was always we're American, we're big truckers. I like my trucks. Who else do we need to learn about? Believe me, Mother Nature is going to take care of herself. When Mother Nature gets tired of us, she can flick us off like freaking fleas. This planet is going to be here long before we're gone, unless we blow it up. And us regular people ain't have nothing to do with us blowing up this planet. That would be the elite and the people in charge. So other than that, if we pollute the water, it's not going to always be polluted. When she flicks us off, it'll go back to being pure. She flicks us off, whether it's 1,000 years or so, it will work itself out. Anybody else have any questions? I see shenanigans are going afoot. I talked about Mastriani, Shapiro. I talked about Fetterman, Oz. I talked about Katie Hobbs. Something's going fishy with the Katie Hobbs and Hobbs and Carrie Lake. Who else? Anybody else that we need to keep our eye on? Is the Republican going to win Michigan? I can't even think who's running Michigan, but Michigan is my sister's. My family lives in Michigan, so let's see. Is the Republicans going to win the governorship and the governorship? Let's see. Dems in Michigan. Republican. I don't even know who's running. I can't remember. There is things afoot in Michigan too. Things are afoot in Michigan. Tudor and Gretchen. Okay, let me look at it. Things are afoot. Things are afoot. Gretchen is making deals. There's orchestrating for both of these people. It looks like Tudor is getting she's getting stopped or paused. It looks like things were starting to go good. Things were going good, and then she was paused. And it looks like Gretchen is making a deal with someone. So Tudor and I have a feeling maybe Tudor is going to win. I think it's going to be shenanigans. We might not find out today. I don't know. It just looks like there may be shenanigans. When I have to keep pulling these cards to see who wins, it's telling me that something's just not as easy as just, watching it and seeing it winning. I see shenanigans afoot. Hey, BB, I see shenanigans afoot. I'm hoping, I'm seeing, I think after all, because I think there's someone who's orchestrating both. She's got money behind her, and then Tudor has money behind her. They both have people orchestrating for both of them. So could be white hats, black hat, whatever. They both got two camps orchestrating for both of them. I think she's trying to stand her ground, Gretchen, but I feel in the end, it's going to be Tudor. But it's going to be shenanigans. There's going to be a pause. I know what this pause is. They're going to say, oh, we can't vote. We got to close the machines until tomorrow. I don't know. But when I have to keep pulling cards to see who wins, it just tells me shenanigans. It doesn't tell me as easy as when I pulled for Kathy Herschel and Lee Zeldin. Kathy Herschel has done some devious shit. The rig is in. Whether Lee won or not doesn't make no difference. Kathy Herschel is coming up on top. All right, so anybody vote? Did everybody go vote yet? Because like I said, my vote was a mess this morning. My vote was a mess. It took us an hour to vote this morning. People laughed. People were aggravated. People left. They didn't know how to work the machines. None of the workers were happy with the machines. They were like, why do we have these machines? They were agreeing. They said we need to go back to the old system. So it's not the workers that want this electronic system. It's the powers that be that want these electronic systems, because it's been nothing but a pain in the butt for these poor election workers. I think a lot of shenanigans are going afoot. A lot of shenanigans. And like I said, there was some type of environmental bill at the back. I hope people didn't even see it. It was on the back of the ballot. I turned it over. I read the first two lines. It was the damn environmentalist. I was like, I'm all about, taking care of nature, but I'm tired of these nature people. I'm tired of these environmentalists. So I just put no. I'm tired of them. You're trying to take the gasoline. You're making my damn heating bill. You see, I'm in my sweater still because I won't put the heat on. It's freezing, but I ain't putting the heat on. I'm tired of my electricity bill. $300-$400. It's probably gonna be like $600 when winter comes. Well, winter's here, but when I have to put the heat on, I just see shenanigans afoot. I think whether Mastriani wins or not, he's going to be in a good position. There's something good coming to him down the line. Whether he wins, it's either saying he's going to be the emperor or Trump has things in store for him. Anybody have any questions? Because I just came in to talk about this damn election and how aggravating I was voting this morning. Thank God, if I had to work, I wouldn't have. If I had to work, I would have been so aggravated. I probably would have left. Can you pull cards regarding national? My question is above. Let's see. I don't see your question. I just see good morning, Victoria. The National Guard in my question posted above. There's no question there, Victoria. I don't see a question. Mark Rubio versus Val Demings. Okay. Let's see. Marco Val Demings. I don't see a chance in heck for Val Demings to win. I see that there's too much. I see that it's futile for him to even try. Like every way that he tries, he's blocked. And that Marco Rubio has the momentum, and he's on a new path. It looks like Mark Rubio is overcoming. He's overcoming. He's strong. It's something that he's overcoming, but he's also on a new path. I don't know if he's trying new things or if he's on a new path in politics, or his thought process is different in politics, but he has some momentum behind him. I think that this Val Demings, it's got like a lot of money probably and stuff was thrown at him. Like he got the A+ treatment, but everything he does is blocked. Like everything whatever he's trying to do is block. Good morning. We're talking about the elections. I'm like, it's a hot mess. I want to see how everybody did it. It took me over an hour to vote. And it wasn't because they didn't know how to work the new electronic machines. It took an hour to get the vote, and it took me two minutes to walk to vote, and it took an hour for them to figure out to let us vote, and people left. I have a feeling here in New York, Herschel, the con is in for Herschel. She's winning New York. She's already signed and sealed with the devil. She's in. I wanted Lee Zeldin to win. I see Mastriani. I'm hoping he wins. I'm seeing good things for him either way. Either Trump has some things in store for him or he's going to be it. I see shenanigans afoot down in Arizona. It looks like Carrie Lake has the vote, but it doesn't even make a difference if you have the votes. We all seen that before. It makes no difference if you have the vote, right? But it looks like shenanigans are in store. And then also, it looks like they're going to make her make a choice. And I'm worried about these choices that they make. And Oz, too. It looks like Oz is going to win, but he has to make a choice, too. I don't trust Oz. But these choices, see, there's other things afoot. Other things are afoot. More is going on than meets the eye. And I don't know if Carrie Lake is willing to sell her soul to the devil to be governor. I know I would. I know I would. Looks like Oz got some choice too, but I think Oz is more willing to. He's been in, even though Katie Hobbs was a reporter, you see she left. She couldn't deal with it. So I don't think Carrie Lake wants to sign her. She does not want, she has her bottom line and she's not willing to, there's shenanigans afoot in Arizona. But it looks like she physically has the votes and all that, but that doesn't make a difference. Remember, people are selected, not elected. I think whatever question that you have, Victoria, they're not putting it in. They're not. It must be YouTube is erasing it because your question's not showing up. Yeah, Stalin said it's not the people who vote that counts. It's the people who count the votes. So with the machines, those machines was horrible. Nobody, even when you have they had more election workers than they had people voting. There had to be a good 20 people working the machines. And this is it's a little VFW place. It's a small little place. And they were aggravated. And they were like, I don't know why why don't they have the old ones? And they're like, well, why? I don't know why they don't even have the old voting system as backup. Like the ones with the handle where you just push with the handle. So, yeah, it's who controls the votes. That's what it is. Like we all know, even if you don't know, Trump won in 2020. He won. Yeah, YouTube, I said it. And it doesn't make a difference. I mistrust both parties too. I'm a Republican, but I'm a MAGA Republican. I'm a MAGA Republican. And it doesn't what pisses me off is because sometimes my people, which is the black people, the color, the melanated people, we only go so far. We don't go deep enough. We hear "Make America Great." We automatically go back to slavery because that's where the schools and everybody makes us a victim. They want us to think back to slavery, where a lot of us have Indian in our family. We have Native American in us, and stuff like this. So where do you think? And I always say, how many Africans could actually make it all the way from Africa without whichever? We're natives too, even if we're Americans. We built this country. We helped build this country. We're Americans. American is in our blood. We've allowed these systems to break us. We're strong people. We allow these systems to break us. And it's time for something else. It's time to change. It's time to say enough's enough. Our kids are out here dying. Our babies are out here dying. Our babies are out here dying. And I blame us mothers. I blame us mothers. I do. I blame us mothers. You know why? Because what's going on in the hood, we could change things. Be careful who you lay down with. Be careful who you bring children in the world with. You know? Jessica, what you laughing about now? What you laughing about? I hope you ain't laughing about. So, anybody else have any other questions of the election? I think shenanigans are afoot. Shenanigans are afoot. Oh, who's running for New Jersey? Let me know. I don't know who's running in New Jersey. What do you want to know? Let me know. Who do you want to know in New Jersey? Put their name down. Oh, I'm so mad, Lee Zeldin. I voted for you, Lee. I did. And it was so funny. There wasn't that many candidates on the ballot, and the ballot was very clean. The ballots are very clean. So they had 4 categories, but they had Republican and they have the conservative. And I found that interesting. And the same people that were Republican were the same people in the Conservative Party. So that was good. I don't know who the third one was. I think it was the Green Party. So I didn't see any libertarians and stuff. So I think a lot of here, it must have been here in New York, they must have like the libertarians must have like partnered up with the Republicans so that the ballot was clean. Yo, I still love that one guy. I wonder how he's doing in New Jersey. The guy he said he spent $1,500 on his campaign. What was he? Was he a truck driver or something? And he won. Yeah, he won against like this really popular. I love that. I wonder how he's doing. I wonder if I don't even remember his name. But I wonder if he won. I wonder if he's still on the ballot. How he doing? Anything else we got to find? How did everybody go vote? Did everybody vote okay? Was any shenanigans you seen voting? Because like I told you, the election workers was aggravated too. They weren't happy with these electronic. The election workers, they weren't happy. They were not happy with these electronics. They couldn't figure out how to work it. They couldn't get a hold of customer service for the machines. And whoever put them there, they just put them there. Like they were like lost. And the people were so mad. I did feel bad for the election workers because the people were so mad. And I was just like, well, they're kind of volunteering. They don't have to, they're doing their civic duty. The people did not want to hear that shit. The people was mad. People left. 3 people left. They was tired. They got tired of waiting. They was like, they got to go to work. So I'm gonna be up late watching the. I hope. See, you know what? Who did I watch last on? Who did I watch on election for the 2020? Who did I watch? Steve Bannon. I was watching Steve Bannon, the People's Pundit, when and I was that night. That night. Who am I gonna watch today? I guess Tim Pool's gonna have something. I can't take him. I really can't. I don't know why I still watch him every night. Because there's no real choices on. I seem to be reading. Bill Parkrell is them. Okay, let's see. Bill. Okay, let's see. Who's going to win? Bill Parkrell or Billy Prempeh. And I didn't even look. It was so much easy because I was looking when I was voting. I was looking to see if there was changes between the Conservative Party and that they were all the same. So I just voted Republican down the line. I think it might be the Republican win. I think the Republican is going to win. New Jersey, your district. Bill Parkell is Dem and Billy Prempeh. I think it's going to be. Let me know. I think it's going to be. I have a feeling that they thought they had it on lock. The Dems felt that they had it on lock. They thought they had the power behind them. They thought they had the dominion to win, but no. I feel like the other guy, the Republican, he the people are behind him. I have a feeling he's going to win. Will the cheat be exposed? I don't know. Watch Arizona. Arizona is going to be wild. Arizona, we need to watch Arizona. It's going to be shenanigans afoot in Arizona. Who else did I see shenanigans? What did I say about Michigan? I can't even remember. I think Tudor is going to win Michigan. I think shenanigans are going to be afoot in Pennsylvania, and shenanigans are going to be afoot in Arizona. Shenanigans. Well, you'd be surprised. It's like even New York, right? New York, most of the state is red. Long Island now is red. Long Island wasn't red before. Most of the state is red. I want to see what the map is going to be this time. Last time, it was just New York City, like the other boroughs besides Long Island, and Buffalo that made us get Cuomo. Everybody else. Because Albany, we're tired. We were tired of Cuomo. And this Herschel, whatever the hell her name is, she crazy. She cray. She cray. I don't know. I never seen her, heard her. When Cuomo used to campaign, I never seen this woman. They kept her quiet because words come out her mouth. I think right now people are just voting party of affiliation. I think Dems are the libs, the far left, are going full steam ahead. They're sinking or swimming. If you're gonna vote for Biden, who's freaking crazy and he's not even cognitive aware, and if you're rooting for Fetterman, who's freaking had a stroke, that party is a mess. And then it makes you think these people are so crazy. They think these are people. These are people who should hold some power. I don't know. New Jersey. It's a certain. I want to know because it looks like a Republican. Sorry, it looks like a Republican is gonna win. I think it's easier for Republicans to get in to the local because I don't think many people are voting. I don't think. I mean, even though there was some people in there, like there was a line waiting, but that was an hour, maybe I seen 25 people in an hour. The people look different than some of the regulars I seen. Like last time I voted at 6:00, there was a couple of them that I've seen before that early, like they come early too. But the voters look different. The voters look different. So I'm hoping that locally, I'm hoping that the Dems forget to vote. Because mind you, I don't watch the news I don't have regular TV anymore. That's how come I went to go play the Powerball. I was so mad. I didn't play the Powerball Monday because I didn't realize that they changed it to three times. I never play the Powerball, but when it gets up high, I got $1 in the dream. It's not even $1. It's a $2 in the dream. So I had Wednesday I'm gonna play the Powerball. I played Saturday. I had it in my head on my little calendar to play Wednesday. How about I found out last night that it's Monday too now? I said, when the hell did that happen? I had to go look it up. They said from May of 2021, they decided to make 3 times a week. I said, I had no idea. So if someone won the Powerball last night, it could have been me. But I forgot. I didn't play because I thought it was just on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Had my $2 in the dream. It didn't make no difference if I had $300 million, $1 million, 500. I'm still gonna get an RV and be on the road. I still would. So I don't know. Anything else? Anybody else? We got anything? They didn't draw the numbers. What are you talking about? They didn't draw. Yes, they did at 11 o'clock. What, something happened that they didn't draw the numbers? What happened? Let me know. Let me know. Because I was like, I had it all planned out to go get. I'm telling you, because my memory is bad. You guys know I have to have it like pinned on my an alarm to go do something. I had planned out for Wednesday. See, God wants me to play. God wants me to play. God wants me to play. I'm telling you. God wants me to play because I had no idea. I said, when the hell? Because I happened to be watching Tim Pool. And they were talking about, and they were like, yeah, the number's getting drawn at 11 o'clock tonight. And I said, because I'm reading, because I don't really pay attention. I just need like background noise. So I'm like, I said, Powerball tonight? I said, today's Monday. I said, what the hell? So I had to go investigate. I said, ain't that about something that they freaking... I said I had it all programmed, an alarm for me to go play my little couple of numbers. I only play five numbers. I said I only play 5 numbers. So, and I was like, how did I not know that? I know there's shenanigans. I know that money ain't, but sometimes BBB, you got to have a $2 in the dream. It used to be $1 in the dream. It's $2. I got 5 numbers. I play maybe $10. That's it. I'm not one of the people putting $100. Nah, I'm playing 5 numbers, 5 quick picks. I got my little $2 and a dream. You gotta have some, innocence every now and then. Because if even if it's $2 million, what's it? It was 1.9 billion dollars. Half of it automatically you lose, right? So then it goes to like what? 400, 500, right? Million. And then what? You got to pay taxes. So that's another half. So out of that $1.95 billion, you're probably getting 300, 200 million. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with 200. They're robbing us blind. They're taking the majority of it, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Shit, I'm okay with 1 million. I'm okay with 500,000. I'm all right with it. $5, well, $10, and I'm all right with it. I'm gonna be on the road. Beep beep. Because I want to see. I want to drive and see what what America has to offer before I think about settling down somewhere. And it'll probably be a few years. I want to go see everywhere. I want to go somewhere. I want to live in like a small, I just want to live with like land all around me and small, where maybe there's like 6,000 people live in the town. Is there any? No, see, they won't let people in the billionaire club that easily. No, no. Well, they probably don't care. Well, to get the billionaire and people win the lottery, they don't care because they know most of the lottery people are going to lose it within 10 years anyhow. I was going to get a van, but now I'm thinking of a Class C. I want a Class C. I was thinking of a van, but they're getting too ridiculous with the prices for a van for that amount of space. Plus, I'm a big girl now. I used to be a size, 8'10". And since they put me on that medicine, I'm up there now. So, I need some room now. So I wanted a van because I can self. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get, if they're cheaper and there's more room, I'm going to get a Class C. But then I see them Super Cs. Them Super Cs is nice. I see Nexus has a nice one. I've been seeing, I like the Entourage, but now I'm seeing the Nexus. It starts with a V. See, you know what it is? Matt's RV reviews be getting me. I be watching his. The Nexus. They have the what they have the Silverado. America. See, I love, I've always bought American. I think only one car I had was an American made. I had an Ultima, and that's when I was young, like 22. After that, I only buy American, and it ticked me off because I bought GMC because my father, he worked at GMC, and I had my own number. But you call GMC and it's some damn Indian or something answering the phone. I had to call for some warranty or something. And I'm like, where the hell are you? And the guy was like, India. I said, how the hell you in India? And this is an American made company. I was so mad at the time. I really was. When that Indian answered the phone, I was so mad. He told me he was in India. I was so bad. Yeah. I just want to get on the road and go. I would have to change. Because I want to be able to carry. New York has horrible gun laws, so I would change my address to a more gun-friendly state. Because believe me, I'm gonna be having all types of stuff in my little RV on the go. I'm gonna be having all types. I'm gonna have bear spray. I'm gonna have bear spray. I'm gonna have all types of stuff. So I ain't gonna be no sitting duck out there on the road. I ain't gonna be no victim. Mm-hmm. I don't want one of you talk about like the fifth wheels. I don't know. I don't want to pull the RV. I want like with the attached like a Class C with it's the truck and then like the old school motorhomes. And then I see the bus ones, and I just don't like the windows. I don't know if I can drive. I don't think so. I would need some America. I want to hear that engine. And the Silverado is 4x4 too. So okay, when you ask me who wins for Nevada, you gotta give me the names because I don't know. Put the Republican, put like them, whatever their name is, Republican, whatever the name is, because I don't know who's in Nevada. So far, I've done Michigan, I've done New York, I've done PA, I've done Arizona, and I did Marco Rubio, and then I did somebody for her in New Jersey. I need another cup of coffee. So So yeah, put whoever's winning. I don't know who it is. I don't know who they are. I could just put Dem or Republican, but I don't have any. I could put Dem or Republican, but I don't really have any connection to them. So we'll see. I could try to put Nevada Dem or Republican. I don't know how good it's going to be, but we'll see. Is there a woman running for Nevada? Who's running? Let me see. There's a girl. Is she GOP? It's a woman. I see her. There's shenanigans going on there, but I'm kind of worried about this lady. I'm kind of worried about who's backing her. I'm worried about could be the Republican, but I'm worried about who's backing her. So Governor of that, it's two men. Are you sure it's just, is there more than just those two men? Because I'm seeing a woman. Let me see. Deed Heller. Oh, I like, who is that? Sheriff. Why are they making it so hard to find out? I'm confused because why do I see a lady? Why am I seeing a lady? Unless this guy has feminine energy. But I see shenanigans are afoot. I'm not necessarily, if it's not, I'm not necessarily feeling a Republican candidate. There's some shenanigans. You gotta let me. I gotta figure that out because it looks like shenanigans are going afoot in Nevada. I don't know, but the first card I picked up for the Republican was the devil. And there was all these other cards. It looks like shenanigans afoot. I don't know. It's either he's in bed with the devil or I don't know. But then I seen a woman. The first cards that came up was the devil and the Empress. So I wonder see if those guys I would have had their birthdays. They maybe have feminine energy. The guy. I don't know who it is. But or it's a woman. But I see. I don't know. I'm not sure that Republican is someone we. I don't know. The first card that came up for him was the devil for that Republican. And then for the other one was just The strength card. No, yeah. I don't know. Looks like some shenanigans, but it looks like there's dirty deals going on in Nevada. Like dirtiness. Like, I don't know. Can you you could for natural disasters. I get. Yeah, you can. You can. Some people get a feeling like before something happens. They get dreams. Um, because the weather is connected to the moon. I wonder if you're connected to the moon. What's your birth cards? Do you know, Seraphine? If you're connected to the moon, you might have some. You might be connected to the moon because the moon is what controls the weather, like the water. Let me see. September. Let me. Oh, I don't have a pen here. Shit. I would do it, but I don't have a pen. Damn. I took the pen out of here. Oh shit! Here's this damn food. I was looking for my damn fish, and here it is. Um, I took the pen out of here. I don't have a pen, or I would do it for you. I will look up your birth cards. I don't have a pen here. I took the pen when I was doing. I usually have a pen on the table, but I remember picking it up yesterday, this week because I had to, send off my mortgage. So I had to write a check. So I took the pen. So you don't need the time. I don't need the time of birth. So you're a Virgo like me. Zero. See my brain back probably when I was young. Oh, here, let me use one of my Copics. I'm using one of my Copics, my drawing markers. My drawing marker. Let me see. 9. 66. Oh, you got masculine energy. You're the emperor. I hope I did that right. Yeah, you're the emperor. So you got that Trump energy. If you're a woman, you're good. You would be a good entrepreneur. You need to end things that no longer serve you, people, places, and things. But you got to know, if you're a woman, you got to learn how to turn off that masculinity and how to turn it on. Because as a woman, to be too masculine, to have that masculine energy can kind of turn off some people. Yeah. So and if you're married or if you have a significant other, you got to remember to still allow the man to be the man at home, And it's kind of hard because you want to be the boss. But, you got to learn to. So in order to kind of offset that masculine boss energy, it's good to be an entrepreneur so you can, be that boss. But when you get home, kind of turn that energy off. And start new things. Don't be afraid. And end things that don't serve you. People, places, and things. Just end it. Erase it out and start something new, All right. All right. Yeah. So there's shenanigans here in New York. I'm so upset because I wanted Lee Zeldin to win, but I still see this Kathy woman is winning. Oh, well, I'm here. I'll try another one. Hold on. 08 31 68 17 10 10 2. You're the hermit and the moon. So you're emotional. You're a loner. You can be an introvert. You got to be careful because you can have psych issues, emotional issues. You're very connected to the moon. So you need to watch the moon phases with your energy, like with your. So for the first couple of months, you know, when you wake up, write how you feel, how that day is for you. And then you'll start seeing a pattern with the moon, like with the full moon, the half moon, no moon. You'll start seeing it. You gotta also remember you're an introvert and you gotta push yourself out there because you don't want to give yourself you are at risk of being overwhelmed emotionally, where that emotional can make you depressed, can make you emotional, can make you have issues. So you got to realize sometimes you got to pull yourself out of being an introvert, do things because you're prone to that. You know how when we tell you guys, stop eating all that grease because if you're prone to heart disease, this is something I'm telling you. When you came on this earth, God said, hey, your goal to get through this earthly time is emotional. So you're going to be affected emotionally. It could be good, it could be bad. It's going to give you a lot of hindrance, but it's your job to come out okay. It's your job to learn that these things are going to bring you down, that you're prone to this depression, you're prone to maybe psych issues, you're prone to these different things. So don't drink alcohol. Don't make an imbalance in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Don't isolate yourself because isolation will cause that. Force yourself. Get a hobby. Force yourself at least to go out every now and then. I'm seeing, wow, that is a big ass nest. Lord, I just noticed that. That's a big nest that they built. Sorry, I don't know if it's a bird or a squirrel, but it's in one of my trees and it's about this big. I just looked out there because I've seen all this cotton. So you just got to realize that, you're prone to that and you're prone to the moon and you're prone to emotional. So keep that in mind. When you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling this, keep that in mind. As long as you got to know your strengths and your weaknesses. That's good. So I always say look at the moon and then monitor your moon and monitor your emotions and realize that okay, my emotions are sometimes ruled by the moon. Okay. You're very connected to the moon. And that, you have bouts of wanting to be you're an introvert. You're someone that likes to go on your own, learn things. You don't have a problem being by yourself. But the problem is that you don't have a problem being by yourself. All right. Well, I'll be watching the news tonight and seeing what's going on. I'm gonna be watching and you see how the whole Paul and Nancy Pelosi thing is still making you go, You spotted my drain nest too. What is a drain nest? My drain nest. What is that? I've never seen. It's a big old nest. Because I haven't been in the backyard in a while. It's a big old nest. They got cotton. I'm like, where the hell did they get all that cotton from? It looks like they got cotton and everything. Like they made it a big warm thing. They're gonna be mad as heck if I go out there and break it down. Look like they got cotton. Oh, your avatar is a squirrel. I hate squirrels. You know what? I hate squirrels. The squirrels around here, these are hood squirrels. These squirrels around here are something else. They're not scared of nobody or nothing. These squirrels will eat through. They ate through my garage door. Like I have a shed out there. They ate through my shed door. They ate right through it. They'll eat through your trash cans. Everything. These squirrels ain't no joke here. I can't stand them damn squirrels. I hate these squirrels. They are like rats. They eat through any. I said, what the heck kind of squirrels is these? They eat through the plastic of a trash can. They eat through the wood. They ate a hole this big in my shed. That's your family. Your family. Man, listen. If I wasn't in the city and if I was in the country, man, listen. Me and them squirrels would be at war. I ain't never seen these squirrels like this. Never seen squirrels like this. These are some ghetto squirrels. These squirrels are hood strong. They hood strong. These ain't normal built squirrels. These are not normal built squirrels here. Mm-mm. All right, everybody. So we're gonna have fun, and see what's going on in this election, because this is gonna be some news. Everybody, let me know later on how everything is. I don't know what's going on in Nevada, but it looks like I don't like that Republican. I don't like that Republican person. Okay. I don't like that Republican person in Nevada. So I don't like the Democrat either. I don't know. How corrupt is Nevada? Nevada they got all the casinos. That was mob country before. Is it still mob? Is the mob still there? I think so. I lived in Utica for a little while, and that was big mob in Utica. All right, everybody. I need to go get me another cup of coffee. I've been up early trying to vote. And I need another cup of coffee, and I need a cigarette. So I'll talk to you later. Love you all, and let me know how you guys went and vote. How was your experience voting? I'm telling you, mine was an hour long, and it should have only took 2 minutes. They didn't know how to use the machine, so people left. People were annoyed, and they didn't even wait. So, all right. And a lot of people brought their driver's license. People were ready to show in their driver's license. Everybody wanted, and the people online all wanted. They felt that you should have a driver's license or some type of ID to vote. And I told you they tried to do some environmental bill in the back, some green environmental bill, and I don't give a shit. I said no. I'm tired of these environment. Y'all done messing them with the gas, and they're like, man, listen, I'm tired. We need a break from the environmental issues for a little while. All right, talk to you later. Bye.